All right, ladies and gents, we are gaming. The Fountain will be lowering the gates. And we're in for game 3. Let's see if we see any level 1 shenanigans from the get-go. There is Trash Urgot. There is a Nautilus. We've seen the shenanigans they can do. First things first, our last game, first game 1, when we saw them do this, there was a Blitzcrank, so you can hook them inside of the Dragon Pit. Alita right away, learning from game 1, warding the Tribush. Blind hook out there, you never know, and there they will be on vision. Darius is following, though. Let me fix this in the meantime. We hear the pings coming down. I'm assuming Darius is going top lane. And the invade will be happening. And I suppose we're going to respect this. If we're Hannah's hooks, we do not want to be on vision. They see on both wards that the invade is happening. And King Fridolf is happy to just go to the other side of the map. We'll be going for that blue buff start. That's absolutely fine. A ward has been invested here on the red buff here below. Because they still want to chill. They still want to be here. Lucky Man has to recall because otherwise he's going to be late. I like the warding call here by Rimmon, making sure that they want to know, okay, is there anyone coming back here? Is there a red buff up for grabs potentially for King Fridolf after he's cleared his own blue buff? They should be knowing. I actually can check that. There we go. You can check it right here. They should know. There we go. They're on there. So, obviously, Hannah's hooks know that their red buff has been taken. So, vertical jungling should be the name of the game for both junglers. And a potential very early gank from Obujan. He's playing J4, right? He's got an engaged support in his bot lane. This is prime gank time after hitting level 2 or level 3. Let's see if those Krugs actually give him level 3. I'm not entirely sure if you do get that. You do not indeed. So the respect has to be given. Let's see if they do. Level 1 still here for Cocaine and Alita. This is extremely tense. The wave is slowly going to go their way, though. The hook does not connect. Obujan will show himself right now. 4-shot is committed, but the engage is absolutely nothing, and it's a lot of time wasted for Obujan while his own red buff is being taken away by King Fridolf. Immediately went from blue buff to red buff in the other side of the jungle. Beautifully counter jungle there. And we could potentially see level 3 gank from Fridolf if he grabs Krugs here and stays out of vision of this incoming wave. As first blood is happening, I can't even talk about the counter jungling. Well done there by Cocaine. Flashes in. Q4 shot might secure it. He should have queued first. Oh no. Hits the W though. I'm not sure how that did not root the Samira. Oh, no way. If he gets the Q there, he actually gets the kill. That's so unfortunate. Flash for flash traded though. Obviously, it's still decent there for the bot lane of Hannah's hooks. And they're now going to attempt the dive. Beautifully done by Lucky Man though. Flash for flash. But 1-for-1 is the trade. You still take that if you're Hannah's hooks. Yes, you have to trade flash for flash. Yes, it was a 1-for-1. But look at all of the minions that Darius is losing. Right? He has no TP. The wave is great. Rimmon gets to save his TP, and the wave will be bouncing back to him, which is very important if you are playing versus a Darius, right? You do not want to be up in the lane, as that hook does connect. That's a lot of damage, actually, by a Nautilus. Will be just able to finish off that AD carry. Interesting back timing here. I mean, it falls back timing right now. Unfortunately, Cocaine kind of dominating his life there. Not what you want to see. But I guess it's just a kill over to the Nautilus. It's a fast back, ladies and gentlemen. He's all planned this. Do not worry about it. In the mid lane, Mordekai's. Let's see what he can do. King Fridolf now. Not really ahead in terms of farm because of that successful gank, even though Obujan wasted a lot of time in the enemy bot lane. Will secure top Scuttle Crab, though, and still has Raptors and Wolves available, as well as his own Krugs. Jones in a world of hurt. Gets hit by the E. Nice portal, though. Does he get away from this? The answer is yes. W getting him out to safety. And King Fridolf off screen. Just ganking the Darius again. Lucky Man within 5 minutes. 0-2. This is a much better look early game for Hannah's hooks. The bans were ruthless for both sides. But so far, very well done. Alita has to respect that hook. Does not do so. Hack slash beautifully executed by Trash Urgot. Samira going in and absolutely annihilating the overstepping brand. Poor Hannah. Poor Hannah indeed. And as a result, good point there, Dwarf. Like, the CS diff is, well, is awful. And again, the gank came in a way where Malphite, Rimmon got to crash a wave into the tower that Lucky Man has missed. There is probably a pretty decent XP lead as well in favor of Rimmon. You can see here, not even level 4 yet, whereas Rimmon is halfway, well, you know, well into level 5. So that's going to be a decent factor in this game as well, as that ward immediately gets swept and gets taken out by Friddle. Spots another enemy ward inside of that dragon pit. Alita doing his best to ward herself. Will get the control ward in, denying the dragon pit vision. Now, Obujan, my bit sandwich. Jones the goal. Does not have the ult available. Taunt. Blast cone. Wait. Jones will heal up. Obujan does not have any help on the way right now. Has to run. Do we have anything? Any CC? The cooldowns are still rolling, and they won't actually be able to find a kill. In the meantime, Brand goes down once again. Probably another hook at the hands of Trash Urgot. Not a great start here for Hannah. The first blood was going over to the Jin, but ever since it's not been great. Now, beautifully cleansed though by Clozon. Will he be able to get away? There's no way, right? There's no way. Obujan coming to save his laner. Will he be able to do so though? I want to see Q4 shot. W does not connect. We do have a Q, we do have a 4 shot, but in the end, nobody dies. Ignite, cleanse, force though. So a slight win here for Hannah's Hooks, as they should be able to crash in this next wave with the help of the Brand. And Samira should be losing a wave or two. In the mid lane, Jones has full prio. Right? CS difference definitely going his way. All of the sudden, Darius has kept, or has caught up a little bit. Rimincy being back to lane. He does not connect though. That's quite awkward. Strongest Yumi popping the ult. Jones to go. Nowhere to go. W's the isolated Q. Can he get out? Heals up, but so does the Mordekaiser. It is such a close fight, but the passive from Mord is too darn strong. And strongest Yumi gets the solo bolo and the wave pushed in, crashing underneath the tower of Jones. It was a close fight, but unfortunately for Jones, he does not get the better end of the does not get the better end of that Vladimir. I know you can't see that, but I have to put the cam somewhere, and I think like this is quite unimportant. The thingies, like when I select a champion, right? The portrait is not that, right? It's not that important, I think. Top lane, level 7 versus level 5 or 5 it was, but now it's 6. Dinged over there to that all-important level 6. Now, all of a sudden, a lot of kill pressure for Lucky Man. He's playing a Darius. Hits the critical Q. Will he hit a W? Will he hit an E as well? Is he on cooldown? The E is indeed on cooldown. So couldn't grab the Malphite. Malphite starting Doran's ring, but will be going tank. But Obujan coming now with the gank. Can you outplay this? He does have the ult available. Goes in for an aggressive ult on the Darius and absolutely annihilates the enemy top laner. Ribbon, I'm sure he was thinking about ulting out of the way there, but instead chooses wall and blasts the Darius to death before Obujan can even get involved into that fight. Down in the bot lane, I see a lot of low health bars. This is basically Jin's wet dream. Has to rush for 4 shot. If anyone gets into vision... Oh, it's not enough. Has the Q. Won't be able to find it. There's no way. 1 for 1. It's wild. The one thing that I want to see... Cocaine do more is Q 4 shot. If he Qs 4 shot anyone there... Ooh, don't get hooked in the tower, though. Do not get hooked in the tower, though. Alright. They walk away. A little bit of an interesting flash from Hannah. Must be a little bit frustrated, losing her life 3 times already. Bot lane trading, though, it's not the worst. Did I say as you can see? Okay, fair enough. It could be a big comeback, Beavis. It could be. They're down 2-0 in this series. Can Hannah's Hooks hook themselves back to glory? At this point in time, they're no longer in the lead, as the enemy, or as the bot lane for the Substucks is definitely doing work. Obujan, now level 6, has the ult available. We'll spot out the Armadillo and engage. Will we see some shenanigans. The anti-healing from the Bramble Vest on the Obojan doesn't really do too much. Strongest Yumi going for a rotation. So is Trash Urgot on the Nautilus. Lucky Man all of a sudden, while top laners appear in the mid lane, people getting ulted left, right, and center. W will keep Jones to go a little bit alive. We'll get the healing back as well. J4 will fall, and so will the other jungler. Unfortunately, though, Darius only gets one reset off of that ultimate before he goes down. W on the Mordekaiser connects. Won't be able to find a kill, though. Big shield from his W will keep him alive. Samira in the bot river will be rotating over, eager to ult in. That's all juicy health bars for the Samira, and squishy targets alike. Goes in, will W, doesn't really get anything done, though. Rimmon still has the ultimate and absolutely smashes the enemy AD carry to death. Double kill going over to Jhin. This is exactly what Hannah's Hooks needed. A big team fight, well played. Both top laners as well as both junglers involved. Everybody was involved in that fight, and Hannah's Hooks getting the better of that. First Drake surely going over to Hannah's Hooks as I say that. Obujan respawned, doesn't have the ult available. Probably doesn't want any of this. Goes in, though. W from the Jhin does not connect. Ignite over to Overjohn. Will go down. J4 super dead. We got a Jhin ultimate flashed away from by Lucky Man. Oh my god. Rimmon goes down to the Infernal Drake. So Lucky Man actually gets a kill off of that. That's quite unfortunate. Samira wants more of it, and they will get Hannah for the fourth time. You have to feel for Hannah a little bit, as Dustblade already completed by the Samira, by the way. Once again, Boots of Swiftness are prioritized here by Cocaine, who now has to swiftly run away from a gank by Lucky Man. He's a far away from home, this top laner is. But he'll be going back. He's seen enough and wants to recall to the fountain. Netflix flavor of ice cream? I have no idea what you mean. I'm not going to lie. Plate will be going over to the Mordekaiser. There's a gang. There's no ultimate available. Flash will be forced. Hextech Rocket Belt in, but it's a beefy character, isn't it? It's a beefy boy. And unfortunately for Strongest Yumi, he has to burn his flash, but he will run away with his life. No summoners on him, though, as Overjohn will be trailed by the Armadillo. On vision because of the Scuttle Crab, though, so where does he go? Could try and turn on the Rammus, but both are kind of just chilling. Hiding in the tri-bushes. The bot lane, once again, is very explosive. But what else is explosive? It's a Rimmon ult onto two people. Lucky Man is anti-healing because of that Bramble Vest. Grievous Wounds is what we call that. And Obajan's Little World of Hurt wants to make way to the Blastcone. Won't be able to find it, though. Now, Jones trying to impact bot lane. We see a very low HP bars on both of those bot laners. Hash flag over to the other side. 4-shot ready for the Jhin. Jones to go, wants it. Recalling is Trash Urgot. He knows he's not going to win his Q4 shot. We see it happening this time, though. There's no way that anyone's going to get a kill here on the team of the Soft Sucks. And it's 2 kills once again over to both of the carries of Hannah's Hooks. We'll be going for a play, though, that's pretty ambitious, as the Armadillo will find himself an early grave. But will Yumi, the strongest of Yumis, be able to live and tell the tale? Rimmon is out of mana. Rimmon is out of mana. Oh, my lord. That is so painful. That is so painful. And Obujan will just, well, probably smite this away. Doesn't even need to. We'll just hit the eye. And thank you for the leash. Say the Soft Sucks. Hannah's Hooks. Showing signs of life. But goal difference is not that huge just yet, as Jones, the goal, actually decides to stay in his bot lane to collect more plates. Will get hooked, but should be fine, as there is not yet any follow-up. Will be stunned. Ooh, Jhin needs to be very careful. Samira's going to come back. She wants to ult into this. Everybody's getting low health bars. Nautilus hook does not connect, though. In the meantime, in the top lane, Lucky Man finds himself being double teamed once again. Obujan simply cannot help, and Rimmon will most likely take that kill. Yep, there we go. Jones now recalling. I mean, the Mordekaiser did get a decent amount off of that roam by Jones, right? As he was able to push more waves in and get another plate, I'm pretty sure. But on the other hand, Jones did get his bot lane a little bit of breathing room, as Cocaine now bringing the Gale Force to the table with that Boots of Swiftness. That's the core that you're looking for now, Alita. All she has to do is not get hooked, and you'll be fine. Might as well just clear that wave if you really want to. W connects, though. Will take a turret shot, potentially. Nautilus is going to hook in and absolutely sacrifice himself for the greater good. Samira ult is not going off just yet, and a double kill once again for the Jhin. Beautifully done, though, by Cocaine. Just at the very end of Alita hitting that W, making sure that the W of the Jhin roots Samira under tower, forces Trash Urgot to make a play under the tower to save his AD carry, going all in, but it's not working out for them, and they will both lose their lives. Now Rammus going in, ulting, taunting, doing everything he can to get Jones ahead. Jones will not be going down, as Lucky Man will be finding a shallow grave once again by the hands of Rimmon in that top lane solo bolo. They both go down in the end, though. But this is looking like a decent game so far by Hannah's hooks. What is the Nautilus going to do? He's going to whiff his hook. Is that it? Are we looking for more? That should be about it. If Jones to go gets hit now, he's absolutely screwed. He does have the W available, but we'll have to burn it. Now, yeah, it's a little bit overstaying, isn't it? Jones to go is playing with his ego a little bit too much, playing for the flashy play. Greed usually is very good, but it's too greedy what he's trying to pull off with. Now, King Friddle should be all right. I mean, it's, after all, it is a Rammus, and 4 shots will be hit by the Jhin to take down that Nautilus. Jarodi, hello! Oh, that was a terrible Twitch imitation, but thank you very much, Jarodi, for the prime once again for the 5th month. Welcome in. You have missed 2 stellar games already, Jarodi. The soft stucks versus Hannah's hooks. They have been grand, and honestly, this one might be the redemption. As you can see above my camera, Hannah's hooks is currently trailing by 2 games. In this series, it is a best of 5, so if they lose this one again, they are out, and the show match will go the way of the soft stuffs. This game is shaping up to be a decent game, though. Alita forced to flash away, will pop the ult, but will get ulted by the Mordekaiser, though. Has to run for her life. There's not really enough space, though, for Alita to run away from. Drake should be secured by Friddle. Is indeed strongest Yumi, 1 HP, and the Dream. Samira going in with a big ultimate, a lot of damage going down, but the strongest of Yumi's already absolutely smoked. Rimmon going in, has landed the beautiful ult. Trash Urgot is the next one to fall, and Obujan will be able to run away with this life, at least for now. Big team fight once again for Hannah's hooks. This team is showing signs of life. They do not want to go out. They do not want to be like swept out of this show match. And they get the Drake, they get the kills. In the meantime, Lucky Man does get the tier 1 top turret as a sort of a silver lining for them, but they're definitely behind. 3 gold, 2 Drakes is the lead in this point in time for Hannah's hooks. They wouldn't let me exit the house. They kept me hostage. Oh, mate, I know the feeling. I know the feeling, Jarodi. Ooh, E. All but just connects here by Lucky Man. 2 levels down, though. Is Lucky Man. Hook connects. Do they want to commit on the support? The slows are there. This is what we talked about in draft, right? Right what we talked about in draft. You realize Scepter is going to make it so easy to kite the Mordekaiser, to kite the Darius, to even kite the Obujan J4 a little bit, right? This is such a good buy from the brand. It's actually brilliant. Hannah showing her prowess, honestly, on that support role. I love it. 4-shot ready for the Jhin. Throwing it out there, decent damage. Ooh, hits the W because of that wall there. Not too shabby, but what are you going to do with that? I mean, Alita's there. In a world of hurt, Friddle has to run. This is not a place you want to be as a brand. 7 deaths already for Hannah. Not looking too hard. Not looking too great for her just yet. Lucky Man, forced to defend under his tower, will not be able to 1v1 this beefy boy of a Rimmon. Look at the CS difference in the top lane as well. That feels good, mate, if you're the Rimmon at this point in time. 4-shot ready. Q4 shot will definitely kill that Mordekaiser. Won't be able to just find it just yet. One more shot will do it. Goes for it, actually will suicide in. Oh my lord, that's the saddest flash I've ever seen. That's a shutdown going over to the Mordekaiser as well. Strong as Yumi says, thank you very much. That was a little bit greedy. Rimmon going in, ulting, and absolutely annihilating Ratu Lobby. I'm not sure if Trash Urgot wants to stay around. Lucky Man will try and help him, but even without the Rimmon ult, I think they still don't want to fight this. Both parties just get to go away. We're chilling. They ran to my car after a while. 3 people in the front. Oh, no. Oh, no, Girardi. But hey, you're home, you're safe, and you're here. And honestly, ultimately, that's all that counts in the end, isn't it? As Obajon taking his red buff. Rimmon TPing top side, wants to keep that split push going, wants to keep that top side push in. Rift Herald is about to despawn. As Rimmon is going to find himself in a little bit of an interesting position. With a shutdown, as Lucky Man falls, so will Rimmon. They trade top laners. That's a trade you take if you're the Substugs. Rimmon is definitely worth more than Lucky Man at this point in time, especially in the team fights. As we said, unfortunately, no second Rift Herald is going to be grabbed, and Baron has entered the Rift. Obajon looking to maybe get some cheeky ambushes going, but Cocaine is pretty confident. He's got 2 items spike at this point in time. He's extremely strong. Interesting choice to go for Rapid Fire second. Considering their lineup, you would have potentially expected an LDR second. But hey, I'm not the AD carry main, right? This indeed, James, is a live viewer game. This is a best of 5 series that is being played right here, right now. The first 2 games have been won by the Substugs playing in Team Red right now. And if they win the next game, it's over. This is a best of 5, right? So Hannah's Hooks will have to show more of what they've been showing this game so far. They're definitely doing well. They're definitely doing work. As Cocaine does not want to be here. Oof, mate. Playing with fire. I mean, if he wish it was fire, mate. But playing with the Darius is way, way, way scarier than that. As the third Drake of the game is going to be spawning in about 20 seconds. It is a soul for the, what's it called? Hextech, that's it. Hextech soul, potentially, arguably, the most impactful soul of the entire game, right? I think statistically, actually, it is the most impactful soul of the entire game. So that is definitely a win condition that Hannah's Hooks will be willing to fight for, will be willing to go for. As Rimmon is in an interesting situation, finding himself sandwiched between 15,000 people, completely out of position, will ult and then flash out, making the better of it. 4 shots from the Jhin ult will connect. Rimmon will be assassinated by the Samira. At least you think so, will indeed get the kill. But in the meantime, the team fighting here is going absolutely wild. Jhin W under Samira just not connects us. Jones will finish off the J4. Samira's living on 1 HP. Someone kill her. Finally, she will be going down. And in the end, it's 4 people dead on the floor for the Substugs, whereas only 2 went down for Hannah's Hooks. Importantly, though, it is their jungler. Do they dare, with a fairly strong Mordekaiser, do they dare to start at the Drake? Strongest Yumi just goes in. A little bit too hungry for the kill on the 1-7 Hannah. And that's just basically an ace, an unofficial ace, if you will. Can I join? I mean, this is over, like, the teams have already been, like, gathered. This is not, like, viewer games that have been assembled. This is a planned best of 5 series that have been planned, well, I don't know, a month in advance or something. You can obviously join viewer games another day. We stream 5 days a week. And we plan on doing these best of 5s kind of stuff, like, more, right? So if you're interested in that, definitely, you know, definitely stick around, follow the channel, join the Discord, so whenever we do a new one, you know when you can sign up, right? Oh yeah, just for the fall, mate. Welcome in, as the Baron now has been started by Hannah's Hooks. They're in a prime position to take this game away and bring us at the dawn of a reverse sweep. Hannah's Hooks mental should be insane, as Lucky Man is not so lucky. King Fridolf ulting the Darius, getting followed up by Jhin W, and will be absolutely annihilated, finished off by the Vampire. Total domination. 33 kills versus 22. 3 dragons rather, in the hands of Hannah's Hooks. Baron now, let's see what they can do with that. The TP actually coming in, could be cancelled. That was honestly so close to getting cancelled, but Rimmon does make it out. Will try and defend his tower, but I don't think he will be able to. Ooh, gets ulted though. Strongest Yumi in a little bit of an issue. Wait. Ooh, can you do this? 1 shot. I mean, there's a turret. Oh, the turret didn't fall. The turret didn't fall. Strongest Yumi doing a little bit of an oopsie. And now a 5v4 temporarily on the Rift. I believe Hannah's Hooks could win if Hannah doesn't ping Lux. or Big Lux. I mean, her brand is looking the worst so far with 1-7. Not having the impact you wanted. Will be getting hurt anytime soon. The Hack Splash over. Will force the knockup first. A little bit of a support 1v1. I mean, I don't think you win that if you're the Nautilus. Hannah landing everything. The slow will connect as well. Infest the Ignite as well. Just assert dominance. And trash Urgot is trash Nautilus. And in the meanwhile, three of the three Musketeers honestly splitting in the top lane, getting Inhib turret as well as the inhibitor. Saying, alright, thank you very much. I'm out. Lucky Man does get that 1 HP bot turret, but honestly, whatever. That one was done anyway. And they're looking for more. I don't want to see, like, overly aggressive greed at this point, though, from Hannah's hooks. We've seen Jones do that a little bit. As Overjump goes in, will be going down. Shut down on the brand, which is interesting because he's only 2-1. Or 2-8, rather. One more shot will do it. Jhin, Cocaine has been on fire on this Jhin pick. We've criticized the Jhin into this team composition, but he's made it work. He's hit every single ability. It's actually wow. The only thing that I see him consistently not pull off is first queuing and then force shotting for that additional damage. But mate, like, who am I? He's 13, 3, and 9. He's got a 500 G shutdown. He's 3.5 items in at this point in time. He is doing fantastically fine, right? He is doing fantastically fine. Jones, greeting for the mid tower, will dodge out the hook from the Nautilus. Ghost and ultimate popped though by Strongest Yumi. This is the greed we talked about Jones. Jones is doing absolutely grand, right? He's got 12 kills. He's trying to carry his team, and he will actually just miraculously get away with this. The gate will be taken. Overjump will be able to actually engage on him. There's another blast cone there. Friddle will be able to bail his mid laner out, but Trash Urgot from the other side will miss the hook. W once again available. Ribbon does not have the ult, but will just a fairly decent meat shield in front of his carry. Will still go down though. The Vampire is no more, but I see very low HP bars on the side of Substocks. Jhin W to kite. Everyone's trying to get onto that 80 carry. The E will connect though. Do we see a Q4 shot? It's not available. The Maul has been procced though. Q will not hit. Run, little Jhin. Run. He gets the kill. It's actually cracked. He doesn't actually get away with that too. Damn strong is the Jhin on Hannah's hook. In the meantime, off screen, Alita and King Friddle managed to clean up the remainder of the soft stocks. That is definitely another inhibitor going down. A Nexus fell as well because of the super minions. Do we see them just go for this turret? Do they have the power to do that? I see 4 seconds on the Nautilus, 1 second on Obujan. The Nexus tower will be falling. The inhibitor will be falling. But what of the Nexus? Can they do it? Can they return it? Will they be starting off this reverse sweep? Alita is doing her best, and indeed they will. Hannah's hooks is alive and well in the series after a dominant third game, 1-2 in a series. We're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. GG Wop indeed. GG